Your home feels cold because everything in it is fake. People have become obsessed with everything needing to be perfect. It needs to be cleanable. It needs to be livable. It needs to always look picture perfect, which means people are now compromising on the finishes they're putting into their space, and the finishes are fake. They're putting in quartz. They're putting in engineered products. They're putting in porcelain with printed materials on it that do not give you the depth, dimension, and texture that we crave in a space. So you're using plastic wrap. We're going backwards. Instead of using natural materials that emphasize the dimension, the texture, and the versatility of color of how it changes in your space. People choose these fake finishes because they want it to be clean all the time. They want no maintenance when it comes to a space that they live in. But I hate to break it to you, everything requires maintenance. You need to clean your showers. You need to clean your drains. You need to clean your toilets. There is no such thing as a space that is always going to look picture perfect. Every space comes with different levels of maintenance and luxury care. This obsession with protecting everything so it looks picture perfect gives off the exact same vibe as when people were covering their couches in plastic because they didn't want them to wear. Personality of your space should shine through with patina, with age, with colors that change in your space. I want to see marble with etching and staining. It tells a story because then I understand how you live in your space. I want to see raw brass that patinas over time with where you're touching it and how it wears. A space should tell a story of how people live in it instead of always making it look as picture perfect as it can. The best spaces are always going to have a wear to them. If you look at the wear and tear of porcelain tiles, over time the print completely disappears, and you know what happens after that? You now have to replace the tiles. Compare that to marble or a natural stone finish. They will etch and stain over time, but you know what you can do? You can buff it out, resand it down, and it looks brand new. Similarly, you can compare floors. Look at an LVL. As it breaks and wears down over time, you now have to replace the entire floor. Look at an engineered or a real hardwood. You can now sand that down to refinish it, even restain it if you want a different color to make it look brand new. You're going to always live with natural finishes that will change and evolve over time and show wear to a space of how you live in it. Real materials age, babe, and guess what? So do you. It's about time you start embracing it. Now go touch something that isn't plastic for once.